Alva here. And today let's talk about social isolation. I personally live in 55 and older community, and I can see here a lot of older people, elderly people who are very active. And then on the other hand, the other ones barely come out from their apartments. And of course, COVID was one reason why we all probably felt isolated, even the young people. And I know there's a lot of young people also suffer from this. But maybe here is some ideas for them too. So first of all, did you know that 1/4 of adults 65 and older are considered socially isolated? That's a big number. So some of the reasons in studies, they've shown that this isolation is linked to adverse health conditions and even to premature death. So of course, as a yoga teacher, I would love you guys to engage the yoga, tai chi, or other exercises or fitness classes. And I understand if you are really, really sick, it's hard if you don't have the energy, but also your energy levels will come higher up after you start taking care of yourself and engage the exercises. So we should do that so that our health and well-being isn't at risk. Because social isolation impacts your health. For example, there's a risk of high blood pressure and dementia. And I will link blood pressure video that I made, how yoga can help and some yoga poses can help to bring your blood pressure down. And if you want to see more about this, just like and subscribe. And next week I would love to do about the everyday habits that we have that contribute to high blood pressure. So maybe you get some ideas from that. So let's make an effort to connect with others. And I know it can be hard because of those chronic illnesses and stuff like that. So one thing is that if you try to follow your passion, do you have hobbies, or do you like to learn something new? What was important for you when you were younger? There's all kinds of classes, workshops, presentations, discussion groups that you can join. For example, in just your local libraries. Another great way is volunteering to connect with others and making a difference in today's world. There's, for example, local food pantries. You can volunteer, animal shelters if you're an animal person, community gardens. Well, here in Florida, yes, that this time of the year, but it might be harder up north. But you can do that during the summertime there. There's non-profit organizations, there's fundraising, they always need volunteers. And you can volunteer also in museums and the others, and you get free tickets to see those places. Or if you are in museum, all those exhibitions. So stay in touch with your old friends and your family members. So for example, if your family is living in another state than you can keep contact not only by phone, by calling them, but you can make video calls and you can email, and you can use WhatsApp to keep in contact. Maybe you can get help if technology is difficult for you. Maybe you can get help from your local library, or maybe your neighbor's son or or grandson can help you. My son was helping a couple elderly people with their computers when he was in high school, and it's a good way for a kid to earn some pocket money maybe. So and if you can't get out from home, you could probably go to online classes. Your insurance might be covering those classes, and there's probably availability if you can move and go. So go to the library. They sometimes have yoga classes, tai chi classes. They have lectures of different topics. All these classes, for example, exercise classes, they are of course for our health, but also to connect with other people and fight that loneliness. There are also walking groups, and as I mentioned, you can find online or some other virtual group exercise classes. So that's another possibility if you are unable to travel. I hope this was helpful. And as I said, next week we talk about high blood pressure and what contributes to that. There are some tricks that we can do in our everyday life to fight it. Namaste. Have a great day.